There is an urge that ruins more attraction than any mistake you can imagine. It feels innocent. It feels natural. It feels almost impossible to resist. The urge to explain yourself, to clarify what you meant, to fix misunderstandings immediately, to reach out when silence feels uncomfortable, to make sure she doesn't get the wrong idea. Most men give in to this urge without thinking, and the moment they do, they lose something invisible but powerful. Stoicism teaches that the man who can sit with discomfort controls the situation while the man who reacts to it loses his ground. When you ignore this urge, something unexpected happens. She starts wondering about you. One, the urge to chase. Clarity kills mystery. When something feels uncertain, most men rush to close the gap. They text again, they explain more, they over-communicate, but clarity too early removes curiosity. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. In this case, the enemy is your own impatience." When you don't rush to clarify everything, her mind stays engaged. She starts thinking, why isn't he explaining himself? Why is he so calm? Why doesn't he seem worried? Mystery isn't created by games, it's created by restraint. 2. Ignoring the urge shows emotional self-control. The urge to reach out is usually emotional, not logical. It comes from anxiety, from attachment, from the need to feel secure. But the Stoic man pauses. Epictetus said, "If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters." When you don't react emotionally, you signal something powerful. I am not controlled by my feelings. And emotional self-control is deeply attractive because it tells her you won't panic under pressure, you won't collapse under uncertainty, and you won't beg for reassurance. 3. Silence forces her mind to fill the space. Here's a truth most men don't realize. When you stop filling the silence, her mind does it for you. If you're always explaining, she never has to think. But when you pause, when you don't chase, when you don't over-communicate, her curiosity turns inward. Seneca said, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." By not reacting immediately, you let her wonder, and wondering creates emotional investment. 4. Restraint reverses the power dynamic. The man who reacts first gives up leverage. The man who waits retains it. When you ignore the urge to fix everything instantly, you show that your emotional state does not depend on her response. You are steady. You are grounded. You are self-directed. That shift is subtle, but she feels it. And once she feels it, she starts paying more attention. Stoicism teaches that power is not in action alone, but in knowing when not to act. When you ignore the urge to explain, chase, or clarify, you show mastery over yourself. And the man who masters himself naturally becomes intriguing. She starts wondering, not because you disappeared, but because you stayed centered, not because you played games, but because you didn't panic. That calm restraint is what separates the Stoic man from everyone else.